So, as y'all can see, I've been playing this shit. I've been making a lot of progress recently. We're gonna play some. Go.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Now the starting group for Anaheim. Herb Jones out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Nader in at the power forward. And for San Antonio, and it's Bowen in at the small forward position. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Now here's Parker. Pass to Ori. Here's Bowen. No good on the triple. Anaheim on offense. Outside Jones. From deep. Pure from three-point range.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight. Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Pass to Bowen. Puts up a three. He buries it from three.
Tell you what, Bowen has excellent touch from deep. He's a menace on defense. The typical and ideal 3-and-D guy.
Now here's Clarkson. Here's Nader. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On offense, here is San Antonio. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Clarkson outside. Washington a screen. And it's Clarkson missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Duncan, no good. Nowitzki, pass to Washington. Outside Jones. Here's Nader. Takes the three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Over to the left wing. Here's Bowen. He's guarded by Washington. Pass to Parker. The rebound by Nowitzki. To the right side. The three from Washington. Rebound by San Antonio. It's stolen by Washington.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Parker against Clarkson. Parker passes to Bowen. 14 feet away. Got a piece of it. Washington left side. And he's going for the oop here. Parker outside to the paint. Here's Ori. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Most often we see Ori camping out at the three-point line. That time, he goes right to the rim.
Pass to Nader. Here's Nowitzki. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Duncan on the take. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
That's exactly why you can't give Duncan any lanes, any daylight. When you do, he slams it with force.
Clarkson outside. Nowitzki pass to Clarkson. The three from Washington. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Ori. Here's Bowen. He's guarded by Washington. Ginobili, pass to Ori. 5 on the clock. Udrih. Off target with the three. Now here's Clarkson. Washington right side. Inside. Nowitzki. Pass to Clarkson. The three from Washington. Bowen with a rebound. Crosses over. Crafty move. Doesn't go that time. Clarkson with the defensive effort. Over to the wing. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Substitution for your home team.
35 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Udrih. Jones with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The three from Washington. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Ori. Washington grabs the miss. Clarkson for three. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Anaheim ahead, up by 5. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Anaheim.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Taking a look at Anaheim, they've got Jordan Clarkson. He's out there with Herb Jones. And it's Nader in at the 4. Barry misses. Anaheim leading by 5. Pass to Nader. The 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Anaheim with the rebound. Washington's got 4 rebounds now. Fast break. Here we go. Sends it home from three-point land. Clarkson's got 6 points.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as soon as he catches the rock.
Here's Barry, defended by Jones. Here's Duncan. And he drops it in from the low post. He has 6.
We got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Washington outside. Fires the 3. Jones misses. San Antonio trails by 6. Got a piece of it. Here's Udrih. Still without a bucket. Pass to Barry. Here's Muhammad. Here's Udrih. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson in the post. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Robinson's got his first 2 points.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
On the wing, Jones. And here's Washington. Robinson defending. Clarkson for 3. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And there's the lob.
It goes up, and Duncan brings it down. What a powerful slam.
And here's Anaheim now. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
On offense, here is San Antonio.
Timeout.
4-point game. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. San Antonio again can't hit. Anaheim leading by 4. Pass to Jones. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And here's Anaheim now. Clarkson outside. The 3 from Washington. Sinks it from distance. And it's a 7-point Anaheim lead.
Corners can be a little suspect for Washington, but he puts a smooth stroke on it this time.
Parker outside. Fades and shoots. Ori gets the bucket. Ori's got his second basket of the game.
The fadeaway with no one on him. Looking for style points to go along with the real ones.
Pass to Nader. The 3. Rebound by San Antonio. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for your home.
There's a minute 47 left in the half. Here's Ginobili. Still no points. Up and in on the layup. And now just a 3-point Anaheim lead.
Boy, Ginobili's so good at getting into the paint. Love watching how he does that. He's unpredictable, creative, but he finds a way to get the job done.
Here's Nader. Jones from outside. Drains the triple. Jones has got 6 points.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Here's Parker. Nader grabs a miss. Anaheim leading by 6. Here's Washington. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 10.
Just muscling his way through the contact. How about the strength from Washington?
Pass to Ori. Into the lane. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Ori's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. And here's Jones. And a missed layup. Jones has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. And they're running. And he lobs it up. Washington, it's good on the putback. Washington's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, I tell you, you look at Washington's motor and his effort, a lot to like about both. I mean, he uses his length and instincts to do a good job on the glass.
Now here's Parker. No made baskets yet. Pass to Barry from the arc. Anaheim with the rebound. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Clarkson. Here's Nader. They get it again. Nowitzki. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Anaheim ahead, up 8. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to the center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've seen P.J. Washington really having a great game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And Torrey in at the 4 slot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Bowen, one tough customer, no fear, attacking the hoop.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
And there's the screen. Here's Horry. Jones grabs the board. Anaheim leading by 8. Takes it inside to the middle. It's stolen. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. That shot's good by Parker.
A fairly selective three-point shooter. Parker lets these fly when he likes what he's getting at the arc.
Chalmers, the pass to Nader. Here's Jones. Lets it go from deep. And a rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Ginobili. Right wing. And another shot. And the layup is up and in. Ginobili's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Horry's such a selfless player. This guy just makes winning play after winning play.
Pass to Nader. Jones from outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Horry's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Duncan. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Herb Jones picks one up.
The tight space quickness of Tony Parker really allows him to challenge that interior defense.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of this game. And he drops the first. Washington's checked in for Anaheim. No good on the 2nd free throw.
Tony Parker, the Frenchman, is so exciting as a basketball player. I think it's because of his speed. He has blinding speed and excellent change of pace, too. And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
San Antonio trails by 4. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. 3-pointer. Ginobili, no good. And here's Anaheim now. Here's Bell. Drives to the hoop. Unable to get that one.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
2nd team foul. Coming out of the floor.
San Antonio with the ball. Trailing by 4. And now we're 3 minutes into this 3rd quarter of play. Ginobili, no good. Anaheim on offense.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Excellent finish from Chalmers that time. I love when he goes up strong like this.
Here's Ginobili. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Buries it from 3. Ginobili's got 7.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Jaquez, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at me.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Bowen. He's got 5. Pass to Ori. And there's a pick. Here's Ginobili. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
At the arc, you know, Manu seems so relaxed and always ready to go. Great confidence in this game.
It's Jaquez on the wing. And another 3 for Anaheim.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Ori. Here's Udrih. Here's Bowen. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, I think the credit belongs to Chalmers there, doing a nice job drawing the foul.
And some changes here for Anaheim. Cooper's checked in for Washington, and Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Bell. San Antonio trails by 7. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Duncan. Here's Barry. Yet to see a basket. And there's the rejection. And so the ball out of bounds. Jaquez touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Robinson. Offensive board. And they converted last on attempt number 3. Robinson's got his second basket.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
And we've reached the end of the third. Anaheim ahead, up 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And we've got a report now. Let's find out the news on Herb Jones.
Thanks. I just talked with Anaheim's head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Taking a look at Anaheim, we've got Jaime Jaquez, Mitchell out there with Jordan Clarkson, and it's Cooper in at the 3, the small forward. Jones, he's checked in for Mitchell. To the inside, Rose finds Parker, back to Rose. The layup misses. Anaheim leading by 7. Jones with the ball. Parker picks him up. Pass to Jaquez. Clarkson with the ball. Counted from distance.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Barry, defended by Jones. Here's Muhammad. Now Parker. Over Clarkson. San Antonio again can't hit. Parker's gone 1 for 6 shooting from the field. Here's Nowitzki. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
7-footer Nowitzki using that size inside and drawing the contact.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Anaheim.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Anaheim making a switch here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Allie, thank you. Tipped away. Now Parker. Driving to the basket. Deflected.
And, you know, Nowitzki is capable of 86ing these shots now. That means rejection, using his height and wingspan to deny.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
To win the run, Parker, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Parker's a point guard who always probes and keeps constant pressure on the defense and finds the weaknesses and then exploits them.
And San Antonio making a change here.
Parker taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Anaheim leading by 11. Pass to Bell. To the wing on the left. No good with the triple. Here's Duncan. And that one is stuffed right through.
Duncan is not messing around when he's in this deep. All business. Very assertive and effective.
Clarkson for 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Herb Jones picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Jones. Misses off the right iron.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
2 points. That one goes.
Hey, get used to this. There is no shake in Ginobili's game under pressure. He is clutch.
Basket counts.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
San Antonio trails by 7. That's tipped. Down low. Here's Duncan. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Duncan's got 4 points in the quarter. And here's Anaheim now. Here's Clarkson. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
The total answer for this team. Clarkson on one tonight.
Parker passes to Duncan. Nader grabs a miss. Anaheim leading by 7. And Clarkson, here we go.
Riding it up and in off the drive. Clarkson athletic enough to create his own offense.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Anaheim making a switch here. Washington's checked in. 1:19 left in the 4th quarter.
And, you know, this team depends on Duncan offensively because they know how great a scorer he is.
Jordan Clarkson again. Clarkson's got 13 in the second half.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand. Man, Tony Parker, that's so good. Biggest play. Oh, my.
I mean, just hard on that one, B.A. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
43 seconds left in the final quarter.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And they're pushing it up. Soft touch off the glass. And now a 12-point Anaheim lead.
Well, I tell you what, really a good-looking young player. Clarkson drives, takes the contact. What I really like about him, he plays with an edge. This is a guy who's trying to prove something all the time.
We're going the other way.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Hits a three-pointer. Clarkson's got 30. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So Anaheim wins it. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stoked. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for Anaheim. Herb Jones out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Nowitzki in at center. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Now here's Green. Pass to Embiid. Puts the move on. It's good.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Clarkson against Simmons. On the wing, Jones from outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
An efficient facilitator, Clarkson gets the ball to the right guy.
Outside, Green. Embiid, a screen on Washington. Shot clock at 6. Green. Anaheim with a rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Washington outside. Pass to Jones. Back to Washington. Beyond the arc. Jones misses. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Jones grabs the board. Anaheim on offense. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Harris. Right side, Green. From downtown. And it's Harris. That time on the assist from Green.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist.
Here's Nader. Fires the 3. Oh, flanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Now Simmons. Simmons is double, and that's a foul called on P.J. Washington.
Timeout, timeout.
That's his first foul of the game, and Philadelphia calls time here. And Philadelphia making a change here. Dible's checked in. Shoots from the baseline, and it's Simmons missing. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Washington, and Washington powers it through.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now here's Thibault. Pass to Curry. Now Embiid. Washington right side. Here's Nader, and he banks in the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Philadelphia trails by 3. Simmons looking around. To the middle. Here's Curry. It's tipped. Here's Nader, pounded by Harris. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Thibault. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Embiid. Tipped. Thibault against Washington. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Harris misses. Anaheim leading by 7. Clarkson for 3. Drills it from deep. Clarkson's got 5 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Reed comes in for Harris. And Korkmaz is subbed in for Curry. Here's Reed. Pass to Thibault. Out to the right wing. Simmons against Clarkson. Looking to end the run. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's not going to go for him.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
They've got numbers. Here's Thibault. Anaheim with the rebound. Here's Nowitzki. Fades. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Anaheim earning this break in the action. Up. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for Anaheim, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
We've got Furkan Korkmaz, Matisse Thybulle out there with Paul Reed. Then it's Dwight Howard, and it's Simmons in at the point. And for Anaheim, we've got Washington, Herb Jones out there with Jordan Clarkson, and it's Nowitzki in at the 5. Here's Nader. Clarkson outside. There's a screen. And he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Simmons. No points yet. It's good.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Clarkson against Simmons. Clarkson with the ball. He's got 5. It's stolen by Howard. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Thibault. Anaheim with the rebound. Jones has got his 5th rebound in this one. You know, there's so much to like about Herb Jones. It's hard to know where to start with this guy, Coach.
Well, Brian, I think I know where it starts. It starts with him being an all-defensive caliber defender, one of the best in the league. But then lately, he's been so efficient from three-point range, and his overall efficiency at the offensive end has gone way up. He's become a complete player.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Timeout.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Changes for Philadelphia. Davis, he's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Thibault. And it's Curry in for Korkmaz. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Anaheim leading by 13. Clarkson for 3. And Reed pulls it down. And so Curry will bring it up for the 76ers. Outside Simmons. Going inside. Jones with some nice D. Here's Nader. Kicks it out to Clarkson for 3. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Davis, the pass to Curry. Pass to Reed. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. There's 1:59 left in the second quarter. Clarkson outside. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Clarkson's got 8.
I like the readiness of Clarkson. Always prepared to hoist up a shot.
Simmons up top. He's covered by Clarkson. Simmons, the pass to Reed. Back to Simmons. And the layup falls. He has 6.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Clarkson. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, what a swap by Simmons. Using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
To the inside, Davis. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Jones' shot is good.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Simmons. 6 points for him. Now here's Curry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Curry's got his first bucket in this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And it's Clarkson missing. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Philadelphia shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Reed. And Harris is subbed in for Davis. Clarkson against Simmons. Outside Curry. Screen by Embiid. Curry finds some space. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely
That's
lost.
bullshit.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
First team foul.
Know your
Simmons
worth,
against
King.
Clarkson.
Know your dirt.
Simmons, the pass to Embiid. He's off on the layup. And so it's Anaheim up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word.
Fans, please represent for your center court. Get ready for the fan at 4 shots.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We've seen Herb Jones really have a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem.
Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the small forward position.
Oh, man. I mean, Clarkson just punishing the defense, running right in for the slam.
Anaheim shooting their first free throw of the game. So it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 11. Taking a look at Anaheim. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Herb Jones. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Nader in at the 4.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
The 3 from Washington. He drops it from range. Washington's got 5 now.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Simmons, the pass to Curry. Embiid, a screen on Jones. Back to Curry. Jones with the block. Clarkson for 3. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia trails by 12. Curry surveys. Pass to Harris. And here is Green. Here's Embiid. Down low. Embiid puts it in.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Inside, here's Jones, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. A 12-point game. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
90 seconds into the second half now. Embiid, a screen on Clarkson. Jones against Simmons. Clock at 6. Pass to Green. Over Washington. That one rolls around and rims out. Anaheim leading by 12. Throws it up high.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Jones against Curry. Philadelphia with another miss. And here's Anaheim now. Nader, pass to Washington. The 3 is up. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Harris. Outside Simmons. Gets a very good look and converts. Simmons has got 10 points in the game.
A guy who tends to play within himself, Simmons takes shots he really feels he can make.
Clarkson outside. And here's Washington. Jones from outside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Curry. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. And here they come. Here's Nader. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. 10 points for him.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
I mean, the effortless athleticism. You can see Clarkson loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Seibel, he's checked in for Green. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Shot to stop the run. And it's Simmons missing. Anaheim leading by 19. Washington passes to Chalmers. From deep three-point land. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Down low. It's intercepted. In transition, here they come. Washington's shot is good. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Anaheim.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Here's Chalmers. 4-3. They grab their own miss. The 3 is up. Nader, pass to Washington. Here's Smits. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his 1st foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Reed comes in for Tobias Harris. And Korkmaz is subbed in for Curry. They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 10. Here's Chalmers. Launches a 3. The rebound by Simmons. Knocked loose. That'll count. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Anaheim with a commanding 22 points. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Danny Green is out there with Paul Reed. Then it's Dwight Howard. Then it's Maxey, and it's Curry in at the shooting guard. Curry passes to Howard. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly from 18. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Washington. Here's Nowitzki. Out left to the wing. For 3, Westbrook gets the 3 to fall.
Here in the 2nd half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his 1st foul of the game. Maxey against Westbrook. And here is Maxey. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. P.J. Washington picks one up.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. He hits the second from the line. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
What relentless energy from Westbrook on the drive. Not letting the defense get in his way.
Maxey passes to Harris. Back to Maxey. Here's the three. And it's Smits with a rebound. Anaheim leading by 23. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And another three for Anaheim.
You love how Westbrook commits to his selections, not letting anything distract him on the three-point shot.
For three, Maxey nails it from three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Westbrook. Jones from outside knocks down the triple.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Here's Curry. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Anaheim. And finished off by Westbrook.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Outside Maxey. Harris outside. Off target from outside. And here's Anaheim now. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Explosive in everything he does. Westbrook catches the defender a little out of position, makes a play, and draws the foul.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid comes in for Reed, and Simmons is subbed in for Tyrese Maxey. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Washington's checked in for Westbrook. 1:52 left in the game. Outside Curry. Back to Simmons. Pass to Harris. To the wing, right side. Nice move. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Clarkson against Simmons. Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
You give Clarkson an opening, and he'll cut right through your defense. He has great instincts on the drive.
Here's Green. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists in the game.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Here's Nader. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Here's Nader. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. 56 seconds left in the fourth. Simmons finds Harris. Outside Simmons. And no good. Clarkson against Simmons. Launches it. Rebound by Philadelphia. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he drives in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And one thing special about Simmons is his ability to defend multiple positions. You can put him on anyone, and he'll give him a hard time.
And he sinks the second. Anaheim on offense. Washington outside. Offensive rebound. Nader, pass to Clarkson. Jones with the ball. Let's go with a 3. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Jones. This one for three. It's in. So Anaheim wins it. A statement road victory. So impressive.
All right, y'all.